things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this September 2nd edition. I cannot believe we are already 2 days into September. It is going to be a great Friday for everyone who wants to get out there and have some fun. This is a live shot of the covered bridge first thing this morning. It's absolutely gorgeous over there. We saw a little bit of precipitation yesterday, and that's going to make everything nice and green and full of life. It looks a little bit foggy over there first thing this morning, but we will see that dissipate because we are expecting sunny skies throughout the course of today. I'm one of your in-studio hosts, Maddie Evans. We've got the one and only Mark Sassy up in Beaver Creek running around. He's going to give us some great information on why you should get up there and enjoy Oktoberfest for this fabulous weekend. Now, we've got some great national holidays to celebrate today. First off, we want to note that September is National Suicide Prevention Month. So if you know anyone who may be struggling, we've got some great resources here in Eagle County. Not only do we have Olivia's Fund to help you get some therapy, but we also have Speak Up, Reach Out, and they know so many great resources here in our community, and we just want to be here for one another. So make sure that if you know anyone that's struggling, that you reach out to these fabulous resources. It's also a World Coconut Day, so if you're someone who likes coconuts, then today's a great day to celebrate enjoying the delicious fruit. It's also National Pierce Your Ears Day, so if you do not have your ears pierced yet, or maybe you've been thinking about it, today's a great day to do so. I've got 3 nice ear piercings right here. I love them, so make sure that if you haven't done it yet and maybe you're kind of on the edge, that you get out there and do it today. We've got a great show in store for you. Like I said, Mark's going to be up in Beaver Creek talking all things Oktoberfest. He's going to introduce you to local legend Helmut Fricker, and we absolutely love him here in our community. He's such a wonderful part of our community, and he's been here for a very long time, and he's got some very fun stories. We've also got the Eagle Valley Library District coming in to talk about some of their great online resources and just some of their great resources, as they've got so many great programs, great books, and just so much to talk about. We also have Simply Massage coming in to talk about all things that may be getting nice and relaxed. So if you've been looking for an excuse to relax, well, look no further, because Simply Massage is going to tell you why you should. Now, we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast, so we're going to take it up to Beaver Creek, check in with Mark, see how things are up there. Mark, how is it?
Hey, it's looking good up here first thing this morning, Maddie. Hey, everybody, thanks for tuning in to our Friday edition of Good Morning Vail, the second day of September. Cool morning to start first thing. It was probably upper 40s, low 50s when we all drove into the TV8 studios by 6 o'clock. We're going to see temperatures today once again, like yesterday. We are in the middle of this little hot stretch with no moisture in the forecast. We are going to see temperatures midday touching off at about probably 80 degrees to 83 degrees. That's what you can expect. First thing, though, 56 by 8 o'clock this morning. Mostly sunny skies all day long. A few clouds first thing this morning before that sun comes up and burns them off. Tonight, we're going to see temperatures dropping to about 46 degrees, and that sun setting at 7:37 with clear skies all night long. Now, jumping around a little bit, let's take a look at that I-70 drive. For Denver today, 92 degrees. Pretty warm along the Front Range. They're in the middle of this hot stretch also. Much warmer down there. Lots of sunshine there. For Vail, 83. For Avon, 86. And for Eagle, 89 degrees and sunny skies all around Eagle County. Now, as we look at Vail by the hour today, 8 a.m. this morning, 56. By noon, 78. 80 degrees around 4 o'clock. 68 around 8 o'clock. And once again, sunshine really all around Eagle County and all around the west, with this big dominant high-pressure system. For the 5-day forecast, it's very much the same as what we've seen the past few days. Temperatures all the way through Wednesday, low to mid-80s. A 20% chance of maybe some moisture tomorrow, but 20% not much, and just lots of sunshine. All right, this weather report is brought to you by Lamina Fine Jewelers. They're located right there in the heart of Vail, right across from the Solaris Ice Rink. We're going to take a quick break from this Friday edition from Beaver Creek, all things Oktoberfest. I got a fishing report coming up. Then we're going to introduce you to the Eagle Valley Library District with Tegan Davis. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
There you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Flashback on Vail Valley. Hard to keep a secret when you are getting interviewed on TV8. We're taking a look back in time at vintage TV8 segments. If you'd like any more information or to see any more vintage or classic cuts from TV8, check out tv8vail.com. Taking a look back in time right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I want to give a little update on the rivers and a fishing report. I kind of do that every Friday to let everybody know what's happening with our local waters. I operate Minturn Anglers in Minturn, and we've had a very brisk summer of our guide service. The past couple of weeks, I want to highlight a few of the upsets with the rivers. Now, earlier on this summer, we saw the river levels get real low, and when the river levels get low and it's warm out, those water temperatures get warm. So with those warmer water temperatures, when that water temperature reaches about 65, 66 degrees, fishermen need to kind of put up a red flag and start fishing somewhere else or stop fishing for the day. So we've had a closure on parts of the Eagle River from, for example, Eagle down to Gypsum. It's been closed voluntarily all day long. About 3 weeks ago, they lifted a closure that was from Walcott down to Eagle. It was full day voluntary. Now it is voluntarily closed after noon from Walcott down. We had a lot of rain about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Brought a lot of sediment and sand and dirt and logs and everything else into that lower river below Walcott. And we had a pretty significant fish kill through Red Canyon down through the Ladders area above Eagle Fairgrounds. Unfortunately, that piece of water now has changed the whole dynamic of the fishing structure, probably indefinitely, at least maybe for the next year, if not for longer. So keep that on your radar. If you go to fish down there, voluntarily closed after noon, but the fishing might be only mediocre. Stay above Walcott if you want to do some fishing. Now, they've talked about changing that river closure and making it kind of voluntarily closed only from Eagle down to Eagle down to Gypsum, but they haven't made that change yet. Once they do that change, we're going to let everybody know. But water temps once again yesterday in Walcott at Climbing Rock Campground, where Mill Creek comes in, got to about 68 degrees midday, and that's pretty darn warm. So carry a thermometer with you and check your water temperatures. Obviously, first thing in the morning, any of those higher elevation places you go, Homestay Creek, the Upper Eagle, are going to be fine. But just be advised on the fact that there are closures out there, and we are in the middle of still warm water. Even though the nights are cool, the days are still getting really warm, and there's no moisture in the forecast in the foreseeable future. In terms of bugs, right now it's really a lot about the grasshoppers and those terrestrials, the ants and the beetles, all these bugs coming from the land ending up in the river. Also caddis, a lot of caddis are around right now. There's still some mayflies around, a lot of trichos, which is a very small black and white mayfly, size 20, size 22, 24. Tricky to fish with, but a lot of fun. And if nothing else, go subsurface. You can definitely fish a streamer, fish a little woolly bugger, a thin mint if you want to. Plenty of fishing to be had out there, for sure. It's not, we don't get to a point until the rivers actually freeze up where the fishing kind of shifts for the entire winter time. And we at Minturn Anglers will fish year-round. We can take people on guided trips. And as we get into September now and October, the crowds go away, and the fishing historically tends to turn around and get really, really good because all these fish sense a change in the atmosphere. They know that something's coming, so they tend to feed a lot to kind of stock up, so to speak, just like the bears do before they go into hibernation. Fish don't hibernate. Fish kind of get lethargic with those cold water temperatures, but they will feed all the way through the wintertime, believe it or not. No dry flies on the surface in the wintertime. We need that perfect air temperature and water temperature for the dry flies to come off, but plenty of activity subsurface. Give us a call over at Minturn Anglers, 970-827-9500. If you want to go on a fishing trip or you just want us to help you pick out some flies or where to go and fish, you want some advice. And that's a look at your fishing report. We're going to take a quick break. Tegan Davis is in the studio on the couch with Maddie with the Eagle Valley Library District when we come back.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail Crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
There are always so many great things taking place in and around the community, and we're just going to touch base on a few of them very quickly so that we can get you prepared for the weekend, especially as things are starting to slowly wind down, so you have to get out there and participate in some of them while you can. So tonight in Avon, you could enjoy Lakeside Cinema, and this is going to be the last one of the summer season. They are playing the movie Up. So if you've never seen that movie, it's absolutely incredible. It's one that pulls on my heartstrings pretty regularly. I normally cry during this movie, especially just because I love the dog and I love the entire plot line. So make sure that you make your way over to Nottingham Park and you enjoy the Lakeside Cinema tonight. Now, there's still some other activities that you should get out there and do, especially since they're the last one of the summer season. If you are looking for something to do tomorrow is the final Minturn market of the summer season, and it's their final send-off, so make sure that you go check that out. It's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., and there's great live music, there's great vendors, it's just a ton of fun, and Minturn is such a great place to go run around and hang out. Now, there's only this last one here taking place. And this market is more of an artisan's market than a farmer's market. But if you are looking for a farmer's market, well, then on a Sunday, you can make your way over to Vail Village, where there is a farmer's market and an art festival taking place. Now, these are going to continue all the way until October 2nd. So we've got a few more weeks of these ahead of us, and they're just a ton of fun to get out there. We've got some great local artists that come up and show their work, and it's absolutely breathtaking and amazing. So you need to get over there and enjoy that. Now, if you are making your way over to Vail this weekend, Vail has some really fun activities taking place, especially because it is the duck race this weekend. It's the 25th annual Rotary Club Duck Race. And if you don't know what that is, well, it's a ton of fun, especially because all of this money goes to a good cause. They're going to put it back into the community and give it to the nonprofits here. And some of the nonprofits could really use these donations. So you can go to the farmer's market on Sunday. You can buy your duck right before the race, and then you see all these ducks coming down Gore Creek right now. It's just a ton of fun to get out there and watch this. It's a great spectating event, but also taking place in Vail this weekend is Gourmet on the Gore, which means that there's delicious food. There's just great vibes. It's a great ambiance. It's a ton of fun to just get over there and enjoy that. Now, if you're looking for something out of Vail to do this weekend, you can make your way up to Beaver Creek, where the one and only Mark Sassy is right now, and you can enjoy Beaver Creek's Oktoberfest. Now, this is a ton of fun, as there's great food, great drinks, live music, and it's going to take place today, continue into tomorrow, and then continue again into Sunday. So mark your calendars, get up there, and do one of the many fun activities. Something else you should mark your calendars for is the Vail Performing Arts Center has its Underground Sound Series taking place, and that's going to kick off very soon. So you can go to their website at valarpac.org and you can buy your pass. It's $125. You get 6 passes to all of the Underground Sound Series concerts, and then from there you get 6 drink tickets as well. So you get to go to a show, you get a drink, and you just get to enjoy the incredible ambiance of the Vail Performing Arts Center. With just over 530 seats, there's not a bad seat in that house, and it's just a ton of fun to be there. So make sure that you go online and you buy tickets to those events while you still can. Oh man, there's still so many things to talk about. The last thing I want to mention is in Avon on Sunday, there's some stand-up paddleboard races for you to get out there and enjoy. So if you are confident on that stand-up paddleboard, you've got the core strength, you've got the leg strength, and you've got the arm strength, well then you should make your way to Nottingham on Sunday and you should participate in the stand-up paddleboard races. There's also going to be some live music. It's the Sunset Live series, and it's a girl empowerment band playing on Sunday. So it's going to be a ton of fun. So make sure that you get out there and you enjoy that last concert series as well. We're going to take a short break. Make sure you get out there and you enjoy all the things that are happening here in our community. But we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we've got Tegan Davis.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
If you're looking for local sports coverage around Vail Valley, we've got you covered right here on The Scoreboard, where you can find exclusive sit-down interviews with some of the top athletes in all of Vail, Colorado. You can also count on The Scoreboard for live event coverage of the biggest sporting events going on all year long, ranging from the biggest high school matchups to the most popular recreational competitions. Make sure to watch on TV8 Vail every Tuesday and Friday at 6 and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
We have such a great resource here in our community through the Eagle Valley Library District, and I'm just starting to soak up all the resources that are presented to me. And Tegan Davis is the one who's introduced me to all of them, and she is now joining me on the couch. Good morning, Tegan.
Good morning.
I'm really grateful for all the resources that you guys have because I didn't have to spend $25 to download the book on tape that I wanted for my drive that I have later.
Oh, awesome. So you were telling me that you discovered Libby.
I downloaded Libby. She's on my phone now.
All right. Libby's awesome. So that is where you can get your ebooks and audiobooks, as you just now discovered, and you can get up to 5, and then you can put them on hold if we don't have them, and then Libby will let you know when they're available, and then you can check them out from there.
Which is so nice because I was kind of worried yesterday as I was going through and learning how to do it, and then I was like, this is so easy.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
It saved me a bunch of money.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm going to make it through this book in the next 2 days.
Which is excellent. And if you were to ever have any issues, just swing by the library, give us a call, and we're happy to troubleshoot with you.
Which is so incredible because as we were just talking off camera about my concern that I'm not going to have cell service for a very long stretch of this drive,
right?
You were like, oh, no problem. Libby's got you covered.
Libby's got you covered. You just download the audiobook, so it'll be on your phone, and then Libby knows when it's due, and it'll be off your phone. But download it, and then for that long period where you don't have Wi-Fi, you're golden. You'll still be able to hear your book.
Which is incredible, and it was so easy. I was telling everyone about it yesterday.
Yes, awesome,
I
yay.
was like telling my roommate, and I was like, all you have to do is go in with your photo ID. And then I was talking to the people when I was picking up my pizza to take home while I passed.
Oh, I love it.
And I was like, yeah, I downloaded a book on tape through the library.
Yes, that is, thank you. Thank you for spreading the word. We really appreciate that. Because sometimes people are like, well, I can't make it in, or, I just don't have the time. Those resources are available 24/7. You just go on our website, and you still have access to it. Like, even if you are up at 2 a.m. and you just are thinking about gardening, I don't know, you can hop on and get some books.
Right.
So we try to make it the library as accessible as we possibly can.
Which is so incredible because you guys have so many great resources.
Thank you.
And so many great programs.
We do. So we're kicking off our program season. So at the moment, we're in like a storytime break. So all the librarians are getting ready for our after-school programs, which will kick off in October. But before they kick off, we have our Reading Buddies program. So next week, Avon Reading Buddies will be starting on Wednesdays. And then the week after, we got Tuesdays in Eagle and Wednesdays in Gypsum. And so what Reading Buddies is it pairs high school students with young elementary school students for one-on-one shared reading. So the elementary school students get a big buddy and they practice the reading skills. And the high schoolers get to learn some mentorship and leadership, as well as kind of helping the little buddy out on their reading. So it's just really a rewarding program.
Which I am like such a child lover in this world. I like love other people's kids, and so I think that this is such a great opportunity for the kids who like to spend time with kids. And if they're maybe like, oh, I want to become a teacher or do something where I work with children, this is such a good step into it. And especially as it teaches you a little bit of patience.
Right, and it also knocks out those volunteer hours that some of the high schoolers have to complete. The little buddies do get attached to their big buddies, and for the little buddy, it's easier to read to the big buddy and to work on those skills because it's not an adult.
Right.
So it feels more peer-to-peer, even though they're separated by age. But it's just a little bit more of a comfortable environment for the little buddies to work on their reading skills, because reading is hard. Learning how to read is hard.
It is so hard. And I know that like my little brothers grew up reading to me.
Oh, fantastic.
That's what we would do. Every time I'd come to Utah, The Kissing Hand, have you read it?
Oh, it's a great book. Yes, it's so sweet.
It melts my heart. They would sit down and they would each take a turn and read a page, and we'd go back and forth. And so it was such an incredible experience, and what a great community activity that we have here.
It is, and we run it 3 times a year. So this is our fall, and then we do it in the winter, and we do it in the summer. So again, it's for 8 weeks. One-on-one is for an hour, and we'll be kicking it off next week.
And so if parents are interested in getting their kids involved, what's the best resource for them to use?
They can hop online, so evld.org, and they can check out when and where it's happening, and there's also the contact information. So you can always contact each library, Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum, but then there are the teen librarians who are running it. Their direct email is on the website.
And then as we approach kind of back to school a little bit more in depth, you guys have some other great programs that kick off.
Let's see here. So we're going to do our after school programs starting in October. So we have a STEM program. We're going to do some crafts in the afternoon. We have our teen nights, so teens can come and kind of unwind at the library, and we'll have activities for them, and always snacks. And then we're going to be kicking off some of our adult programs, and we're also going to be relaunching our Spark Studio down in Eagle, and we're going to be programming out that space so we can show off all the cool things we have in our Spark Studio.
Taking it, you guys are just amazing, and I'm such a proud member of our library district that I'm telling everyone.
I so appreciate that, and I'm glad that you're finding resources that you need and you want to spread the word, because that's what we need. So because these are the resources are for everyone, and so we want everyone to use their resources. So and if we don't have it, let us know and we'll try to get it.
Tegan, thank you so much for coming in and giving us all this great information and help me become a library lover.
Yes, I'd love it. And if you ever get stuck, let me know and we'll just keep you going. Keep you rolling.
Perfect. That's all we needed. Thank you so much for coming in this morning. Make sure that you go to the Eagle Valley Library District and you get yourself a library card. It's so easy. You just need your photo ID, and then you have endless resources at your fingertips beyond what you think your cell phone is capable of. It's absolutely amazing. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good Morning Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good Morning Vail.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We are live in Beaver Creek at the ice rink, home of Beaver Creek Oktoberfest. I got Helmut Fricker off the camera. We're going to chat with him in just a little bit. But let's look at our weather first thing, brought to you by Simply Massage. Stephanie Whitmarsh will be in the studio right after this weather report. Temperatures around 8 o'clock this morning. We're going to get into the mid-50s. And by mid-afternoon, for Vail temperatures, about 83 degrees going to be that high temperature. We're seeing this massive high-pressure system that's bringing a lot of warm temperatures all around Colorado and off to the west. Mostly sunny skies today. A few high clouds are going to burn off. No moisture in that forecast. So once again, around 8 o'clock, we'll see 56 degrees, 78 around noon, 80 degrees around 4 p.m. That warmest time, probably 2 to 3 o'clock. We're looking at that once again, 83 degrees, and then 68 as we start our way into the evening tonight. Mostly clear skies all day long, lots of sunshine. If you're coming up from Denver or headed down to Denver today, you're going to be seeing temperatures along the Front Range in the mid-90s once again. For Vail, 83, for Avon, 86, and for Eagle, 89 degrees, and the sunshine pouring in all around Eagle County and out to the west. Put that sunscreen on, apply it often. Tonight, sun setting 7:37. Low temperature this evening, about 46 degrees and clear skies. Now, as you look at that 5-day forecast, once again, we are in this pattern of this high pressure system. Sunshine all the way through the middle of next week. Temperatures in the mid-80s. The only chance for some moisture might come our way on Saturday, 20%. That's not too much. Other than that, mostly sunny skies all the way through the middle of next week. So there you go. That's a look at your weather report brought to you by Simply Massage. And speaking of a good rub down, we got Stephanie and Maddie in the studio right now on the couch. We're going to talk about massages with them next.
If you are looking to get nice and relaxed, well, Simply Massage is the way to do so. But also, if you're looking for some good giggles, Stephanie Whitmarsh is the girl to give them to you. Good morning, Stephanie.
And I'm working the desk tonight, too. So, I mean, lots of giggles going on.
So if people just want to call and have some free entertainment, what you're saying is, call Simply Massage, just chat with Stephanie, listen to her giggle. It's going to make your whole day better.
Not really, but, you know, we'll try.
I mean, I have a long drive. I'll pause my book and just call to check.
Anytime after 4 o'clock.
All right, perfect.
That's great. Perfect. You and your long drive, and oh my gosh, you're going to be a wreck when you get back. You know that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And my shoulders are going to hurt.
Uh-huh.
And you know what I'm going to do?
Uh-huh.
Come see you.
Oh, you better. Okay, so I have a tip for you.
Okay.
We're going to do tips this morning. So when you're driving, okay, a lot of times our leg goes out towards the door. Okay, it's a natural way for us to sit. All of a sudden, we're just like slouching. So to help you stay in position, get a beach ball, or soccer ball,
or some
type of ball. Blow it up to where your leg comes directly out of your hip socket, because then you're going to be sitting correctly. I know it sounds silly.
Yeah.
I actually got this tip from an over-the-road driver, and he said that that's what he does. And he said it keeps his leg in place so that he doesn't get that sciatic pain that ends up happening, because when your leg goes out, it pinches the muscles in the back, which therefore pinches the nerves, which then causes that pain that goes down the leg. And it could be either leg. It doesn't matter which one. And it could go back and forth. So little ways of being able to help yourself. And then also make sure you get out of the car every couple of hours.
Right. Well, I have my dog with me, so I will be getting out of the car. But that's
she's
a good
gonna want to.
Yeah, that's a good tip, because I normally sit with this leg like up with me, and so I can put my elbow on it.
Well, I'm small, so like I can sit all kinds of funny ways.
Right.
You know, I mean,
me too.
Same thing. But even me being shorter, like this is kind of a silly thing with me. So yes, I have to sit on a booster seat in my truck, and I cannot reach the floor unless I have thick shoes on, which is actually very painful. Okay, so I'm actually getting my massage on Sunday, and I'm very excited about this, because this has been very painful.
Right.
And because I drove to Texas and back.
Right.
And you don't realize how much that circulation and that movement is actually important. So if you can put something there, make sure your legs are straight, and then you won't have that tendency to push that leg out and then get that sciatic pain, which can also be lower back pain too. So much of our pain actually is in our glutes.
So then, if you put yourself in this situation where your sciatic pain, your glute pain, and your back pain comes, you guys are the alternative.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And we have so many different types of therapists that can help with different things. I actually just was speaking with a client who came off of someone's table who had never had cupping before. And she was worried about the marks and so forth. And I was like, well, are you going anywhere special, in the next 2 to 3 weeks? And she's like, no, it's starting to finally slow down, and I've got a lot of paperwork to do. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of paperwork. I was like, well, then nobody's ever gonna see you anyways. I was like, plus it is a conversational piece. But she did try it, and she actually called the next day and was like, wow, that was absolutely amazing. She can't get deep tissue. It's too much for her body. Mm-hmm. So the pulling effect of all of that lactic acid and all the bad stuff, it makes it so much better for her, because then she's not getting it pushed on, she's getting it pulled. When she said the cups released, she said that she was just like, wow, I did not realize how much better I already felt. And within 24 hours, she was like, wow, I can move my shoulders more. I feel more flexible. I'm able to reach for things and not feel like I'm going to pull something. And she's a bartender, so she's doing a lot of reaching all day or all night, and it definitely plays a toll on the body because you use your whole body when you reach for something. And then we go back to that H zone, staying in that H zone and making sure you're staying between the knees and all that kind of good stuff. So it was really interesting on hearing how a different perspective from somebody who has always received Swedish, because the one time she received deep tissue, it was way too much and it just hurt really, really bad for several weeks. Trying the cupping was just like a eye-opener. Total eye-opener.
So if people are interested in doing any of these Swedish deep tissue neuromuscular cupping, how can they do so?
I love how you're getting all those down. Always just give us a call is the best way, because we can put you with the right therapist. But if you want to go ahead and just book, you can go to simplymassage.com.
Stephanie, thank you so much for coming in here, giving me this great advice. I feel like I'm more prepared now. I've just been really getting loaded with all of the driving things from Good Morning Vail this morning, and I really love it.
You got the books. Now you've got, how you need to sit properly and making sure you got the dog, so you have to get out. It's going to be a great trip.
It's going to be a great trip. Stephanie, thank you so much for coming in here and giving us all this great information.
I appreciate you.
Make sure that you check out Simply Massage. There's one right here in the heart of Avon, and they're going to take care of all of your body aches and pains needs, because they've got the best experts here in the space. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to introduce you to local legend Helmut Fricker, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover True Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
We're live on camera, just so you know, right now.
So it's all right.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Helmut Fricker, a staple in Beaver Creek. We were talking about it off camera for 41 years this December, right?
That's right.
41 years.
No, actually 42.
42 years this
Yes,
December.
yeah.
So you were here when Beaver Creek first opened in 1980.
That's correct. There was not a single building here. There was only a big bubble. That there was the cafeteria, the ticket office, and we had porta potties, and a payphone.
And a lift.
And a lift. Thank God we had our ups and downs,
This has been a blast talking to him about what this place was before. He said there was a pond with paddle boats up where the Park Hyatt used to be. This used to be a big hole. Give us a little insight into what it was like before.
Well, the first building was actually the post-maintained. That was under construction. And then they built the village hall, which is now the Cherry Fort.
Yeah.
Convention center, I call it. And I used to park here. There was a mud hole right here. Anyway, and the people were complaining, we have to go up the steps to the lift.
They still complain, don't they?
Yeah. and then there was a lift line, a bus line actually, the people coming down like 1, 2 o'clock. And then they called me actually in Vail. Would you come and entertain the people along the bus line? You know, and that's how I ended up here. And they called me every day because they didn't have enough buses. They didn't expect that many people.
So you had your Alpenhorn then? You had this or both?
I did not have.
Were you telling jokes? What were you doing?
About telling jokes, yeah. So take it easy, you know. And they said, oh, now we have a problem. The bus has a flat tire. I said, that's terrible, but don't worry about it. It's only on the bottom.
Wait, so you would perform for the people on the buses when they'd get off or while they were waiting to get on the bus?
That's correct, waiting on the bus. It was a bus line. I mean, waiting to go on the bus. It was too far to walk down.
And so your background is diverse. It's robust. But this, when people think of you, this is what they picture. In this time of the year with Oktoberfest, between Beaver Creek and Lion's Head and Vail the next 3 weekends, I mean, you're bringing the band out at full force.
I played here a few years, and then they built the ice rink. And then my idea was that would be the best place for an Oktoberfest. And that was my idea. But we had our band up there on the staircase and the landing. That was our first place. But there was no chairs, no tables. And the people were sitting on the steps eating the bratwurst and drinking beer. So literally, there was not enough, nothing. And then, oh, that's going to be good. And now look, now we have it original, like Munich.
And it's a pretty authentic feel, right, up here. You get a lot of people that are just celebrating.
That's my very favorite place because it looks like Europe here, really.
Yeah. And that really was the idea behind it all, right?
Correct. It's supposed to be a European village.
And we have a sister resort
in Lech.
In Lech, Austria.
Austria, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
And we have the band here.
We're going to be talking to some of them in just a little bit.
22-piece brass band. And Joachim can come over here. I see him coming over here right now.
Trachtenkapelle?
Trachtenkapelle.
Trachtenkapelle. See, I got it.
You do it with an accent.
That's my Italian in me.
But only when you talk.
So you've seen it all go on up here, Helmut. This is so awesome really to chat with you. In 42 years this December, you've been doing this.
Yes. Nice. I love every minute of it.
Yeah.
Summer and winter. So I got a frozen accordion to play all the time.
Wait, so you have your accordion, but you're known for the big Alpenhorn. I mean, you have that big, long horn.
We're going to see it this afternoon or later tonight.
Okay.
I play my Alpenhorn. Actually, we have two. And that gives you the Alpine.
Do you use them both at the same time?
That's a hot one. I would knock my teeth out with that one.
Do they sound different? Is one like alto?
No.
Horn?
They have to be in the same key.
Yeah.
But we're playing harmony. So, but they come in different key. My favorite key is whiskey.
His favorite key is whiskey.
You're having fun tonight. You better show up, you guys. We have a lot of beer. Look at the stage over here. We have the big stage.
Yeah, and we were talking about they've changed the layout out here also on the ice rink, right? The stage always used to be just on that end.
Yeah. But it's okay. We've got plenty of seating here now.
Yeah.
We have some benches. And we're going to do the polka and the German disco, which is discos here, discos there. You know.
Are they going to have like a costume contest and some of the traditional contests with Oktoberfest?
Yeah, it is. And beer stein lifting.
Yeah.
You know, that's the fun part. To see how many survive. Most of the time, it's a little girl going to win.
It's that same lady every year that does it. Remember the one from Vail and Lion's Head? She doesn't have any shoulders. Her arm goes straight out and she does it. And she has the ice look. She's just there. So it is a lot of fun, everybody, right up here in Beaver Creek. Things get going this afternoon.
That's great.
Yep. When are you on stage?
I'm going to be on...
sometime today.
Sometime this evening.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to hear yodel?
Yeah, let's get out. We're gonna leave with this right now.
Right on, man.
Join us up here at Beaver Creek. We've got Helmut. We got the Rhinelanders band. We have a lot of fun all weekend long. Then we're going to make our way over to Vail and Lions Head for the next couple weeks. So you're with us, and I'm with you too.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Dankeschön.
Yeah, good to see you. Thank you for everything. Be safe.
And Prosit, and Prosit.
And Prosit.
Down goes it. Nobody knows it. Where goes it?
All right, everybody. Helmut Fricker. We'll be right back with more. We're going to be talking to Stefan Jochum just after the break up here in Beaver Creek. We'll be right back. Good job, Bob.
Good morning, Vail.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Good morning, Vail.
We have a whole crew here. You guys are from Lech?
Yes, from Beaver Creek, sister city in Austria.
Yeah.
And this year we have a celebration because, normally it has to be happened 2 years ago, but we weren't able to come. So since 20 years we are sister cities, and it's time to party, to celebrate.
Yeah. Stefan Jochum, and sir, what is your name?
My name is Florian Hagen.
Florian, and are you performing, or are you going to be cooking?
I'm not a performer. I'm a performer in the kitchen, of course, yeah. And since those 20 years, I guess, we're doing the Gröschel on the Oktoberfest, and this year it's our time.
So you've been coming here also for a long time.
It's my first time.
It's your first time. And sir, what's your name?
My name is William Bischoff, and it's also my first time here in Beaver Creek.
First time ever. And you're also a chef, or are you going to dance for us?
I'm a chef.
We dance behind the pans.
Do you drink beer?
We dance behind the pans.
You dance behind the pans. Yes. I love it, you guys. So your first time. You've been coming here for 20 years, you and the band, right?
Yes, it's 20 years, maybe 40 times. Usually we're here 2 times a year for the Oktoberfest for the World Cup, and it's kind of our second home here.
Trachtenkapelle?
Yeah.
Is that right,
Trachtenkapelle, yeah.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, you are good, hey. You are perfect in German. And this time, because we have the anniversary, we brought over 18 musicians. So it's the biggest group since 2001. Then we had the whole band here in December for the beginning.
Yeah.
And normally we are around about 10, 12. But this time we have 18 musicians. And we also brought over the next generation, so some young musicians. It's the first time for them. So we wanted to show them the sister city and the experience, and we have to continue. So
do you have dancers also, or
no?
No dancers.
No, maybe we dance.
You guys will dance a little bit. These guys are going to dance for sure.
We do the chicken dance with Helmut. So
the chicken dance. That's right. He likes the chicken dance. That's a big piece. So let's talk about your music. Your authentic German music. Have you performed in Munich before?
So we are Austrian music because Lech is in Austria.
Okay.
And in the States, maybe you call it Umpa Band.
Okay.
And we have several Oktoberfests at home, just around Lech in our valley. We haven't been performing at the Oktoberfest in Munich because if you go there, you don't perform, you just party.
But you get to perform here in Beaver Creek. This is a fun one for you guys, isn't it? It really is a special one.
Yeah, it's outstanding because it's not only we are here for performing on stage to show people how the Austrian music sounds, but we also have enough time to explore this wonderful area here. So a little mountain biking, golfing, and just hanging around and hiking up to the mountains.
Let me ask you this: do you guys fish at all where you're from? Do you ever go fishing? Any fishing?
I'm not a fisherman, but they are golfers, so they love to golf.
Okay. I run a fishing business, so if you ever wanted to go fly fishing, we could take you fishing.
So
that's a different note. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Mark, he's a big fisherman.
See?
Yeah.
And it's good fishing around here, too.
Yeah, so I tell him. So hopefully not today and tomorrow when we are on stage, maybe a Monday or something.
And then you're here for, how long are you here for?
We are here
kind of through the week?
Including Monday, so we leave on Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then just going back home.
Going back home. Back
and
to
then you're
going to
be doing this because this is what's happening back home where you are in Lech right now also, right? Oktoberfest is kind of all around for you guys in Europe.
It's kind in the last years it exploded because it was the big one in Munich, and then almost every village made the decision to have a small Oktoberfest, and this is fun because you have the locals and the local bands, they are there and having a nice weekend and having
it's all
some
just about
brats
celebrating.
Yeah,
and drinking and dancing and bringing in fall, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, so folks, you have to come up here to Beaver Creek.
You certainly do. We have good weather. We have good weather all weekend long.
Weather. We start at 4:30 today, and Saturday, Sunday we are on stage 2 times, and there is Helmut and some other great things to do, costume contest and
stein lifting.
Oh yeah,
and lots of good food to eat. Let's talk about what you guys are going to prepare, because you have some signature food that you're going to be preparing here that is from Lech, from where you're from, right?
Well, it's an Austrian kind of dish. It's called Gröstel. It's almost it invented as a poor people's thing because you just get rid of the leftovers from the day before. Like you have some
clean the fridge.
Exactly. You just boil some fresh potatoes and then you throw it in the pan and do the Gröstel. Yeah.
It's awesome. You're doing the same. Tell us what you're going to prepare.
I'm doing the same. How I prepare it? We need some potatoes, sliced potatoes, onions, beef from pork and pork and beef.
Okay.
And we fry this in the pan and spice it with salt and pepper and some other things.
We're going to just enjoy it. Never any chicken. It's all pork and beef.
Just pork and beef, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No chicken.
No, not at all.
Stay away from the chicken, huh?
Well, from time to time you have to have a chicken, even if it's a chicken dad.
You guys are funny.
No,
you haven't been on camera before. So you guys are like, what are you doing to me so early in the morning?
Not in the Gröstel.
How do you pronounce it?
Gröstel.
Gröstel.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Do you eat the Gröstel?
Of course, I can't wait. Because normally at home we eat it time by time, but here it's part of the game. And everybody should try it because you get brats everywhere and all the other stuff. But Gröstel, with Austrian chefs, you only get here in Beaver Creek, and you have to try it. This is one of the reasons. The second reason is the Trachtenkapelle Lech. Or maybe the third reason is the beautiful village of Beaver Creek.
And the fourth reason is that gentleman right there, Mr. Helmut.
Of course, yeah. He's number 4. Maybe we can put him on number 3, yeah.
Are you going to be cooking food like right here? Or are you going to have it prepared to bring it out?
I think
but you're going to be cooking right here, out here in the courtyard, right?
On the ice rink.
Awesome. Yeah. So you're going to probably start cooking relatively soon, right? So if things get going at 4:30?
We have to prepare ourselves.
You got to go find some fridges.
This afternoon we have to clean up the entire kitchens we find there.
All right, you guys. Well, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You have a great weekend.
As always.
This whole crew right here, including Helmut and everybody else, right here in Beaver Creek for Oktoberfest. We welcome you back. Okay, we're going to toss to Maddie for weather coming up next, and then we'll come back for a little bit more from Oktoberfest. We got Helmut and the crew. We're live. We'll be right back.
Let's take a look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see that sun come out in full force. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just be prepared with your sunscreen because those temperatures are going to progressively warm up. 83 degrees is the high throughout the course of today. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that sunshine out and about. It's going to be a beautiful day to get out there and soak it up. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are definitely nice and warm, up into the 90s. Like Mark said earlier, high pressure system sitting above this I-70 corridor. Watch out for that sun glare as you're hitting those roadways. Make sure the outside and the inside of your windshield is nice and clean. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are starting to cool down overnight, which is definitely nice, and it's going to help slowly start to bring that fall foliage in. Tonight, an overnight low of 46 degrees, so it is going to be beautiful as you make your way out there. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting beautiful sunshine to continue to come our way. Temperatures sitting in the low to mid 80s for the next 5 days. A slight chance of precipitation taking place tomorrow with a 20% chance of moisture, but that's going to dissipate as we make our way into the weekend, and then we're going to have that beautiful sunshine and that high pressure system continuing to make its way out. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping, or maybe you need some rain gear or some great sunscreen, Sun and Ski Sports is your one-stop shop for all you need. Now let's take it back up to Mark, who's been having a ton of fun out there in Beaver Creek this morning for Oktoberfest.
Helmet's walking off. He's going to be back here later. Thanks, everybody, for tuning into our Friday edition of Good Morning Vail live from Beaver Creek and with Maddie in the studio. Once again, thanks for chatting with us, and also Stephanie. So we'll be seeing you soon once again, but we want you to come up here to Beaver Creek and enjoy Oktoberfest, and also just enjoy the beauty of the start of September, the start of fall here in the mountains. There's been a few leaves starting to shift and change a little bit. Cool mornings, lots of sunshine during the day. Put your sunscreen on, apply it often, and also if you're coming from sea level or if you're already at the elevation we're at, make sure you hydrate, drink plenty of water, and make it a great time. But we'll see you once again tomorrow for Good Morning Vail, and then once again next week we have Oktoberfest in Lion's Head, and the following weekend after that we have Oktoberfest in Vail Village. So 3 weekends of lots of fun, and we're going to be bringing you as much information as we can from Good Morning Vail. We'll see you soon, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a